Hi, this is Mike Regan with TransAct's 2-Minute Warning for the week of January 13th. In this week's 2-Minute Warning, we've got some good news about the ports, and we also have some important information to share with you about upcoming changes in LTL pricing structures. Well, here we are just a couple of weeks into January, and we have finally some great news for shippers. The East Coast ports will not be on strike because the union and the USMX have come to an agreement over work rules. Folks, a lot of people were on edge. Is it going to happen? Isn't it going to happen? Who knew? But we are pleased to say no strike for now. Now that brings us to the area of what's going on in the LTL sector. We mentioned this in last week's 2-Minute Warning because last week TransAct, along with our friends from CSCMP and the NIT League, held an incredibly important webcast about how the changes in the National Motor Freight Transportation Association's NMFC, National Motor Freight Classification, would affect LTL shippers. Now, some of you are scratching your head, well, what was that all about? Well, we had almost 700 people sign up for a webcast in just a couple of weeks' notice because these changes are the most significant changes in pricing with respect to the LTL market since deregulation, and our panel of resources crushed it. Here are a couple of key things that you need to know. Come July, they will be changing 2,500 categories and increasing the number of subcategories from 2 to 13. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything to you. Mike, please get down to the basics. Here's what it means. If you don't plan and prepare for these changes, you will see your LTL costs go up. How much they will go up? Well, no one knows for sure, but you can pretty much count on the fact that it will be greater than the general rate increases that the LTL carriers are sharing with people. Now, you have to listen to this webcast. Everyone that did said it was one of the best webcasts they've ever been on with respect to LTL pricing issues. Now, the good news is there are things that you can, in fact, do to mitigate the impact of these changes and even strategies to lower your LTL cost. You just simply need to contact me and say, Mike, share some important information with me about TransAct's LTL strategic assessment. It is a dynamite tool. In fact, our resources heard about it and said, Mike, that's a message that every shipper needs to hear. Folks, we make all of this information available to you because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we are on your team, we're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.